Katsushika Hokusai is a Japanese printmaker. There's no written record of when he was born, but we know it was around 1760. He died around 1849. He created many prints that include many different subjects, but he loved the famous landmark Mount Fuji. People were beginning to travel to Fuji as an attraction. He created a series of prints entitled 36 Views of Mount Fuji. Some of these are seen here. His most famous print from this series is called The Great Wave.
I hope that you guys make your own versions of Hokusai's Great Wave. What I think would be cool is if you draw the Great Wave in your own style and then add a landmark or a thing or place that's important to you. Of course, Hokusai loved Mount Fuji, and he did 36 different prints or 36 different views of Fuji. And his Great Wave print is probably the most famous of his prints. I'm going to draw my Great Wave now, and I'm going to think of a place that's very special, very important to me, and I'm going to put that in the place where he put Mount Fuji in his painting. So the Great Wave actually curls up on the left side of the page, so I'm going to draw my Great Wave here, and mine looks a little different than his. Then there's a smaller wave that kind of comes up in front of that one, so I'm going to add that as well. Now the wave is breaking. It almost looks like little claws that are coming out of the front of the wave. So I'm going to add those pieces in. And I just use lots of little curvy, bumpy lines. You can make your wave however you like. Maybe it's not breaking yet. Normally the edge of the wave, like you saw in his print, will be white where it's breaking, and then the rest of it would be the blue color. Okay, and then I'm going to draw some more lines down here so it looks like the flow of the water. It'll create a nice sense of movement. Okay, the water's flowing upward here as well. You can add in boats if you like, surfboards, whatever you think, whatever you prefer in your artwork. I'm still trying to think of which place I want to do. I have so many places that I love. I love my school, my church. I love my house. I also love old barns. That's something that might be kind of weird with a beach, but that's okay. You can put whatever you'd like in your artwork. I'm going to make one more line going up because on the edge of Hokusai's artwork, it looks like there's another wave beginning to form. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is an old barn. Since I love how those look, I'm going to draw the front shape, and then I'm going to draw 3 lines coming off the side. And I'm going to make that become the side of my barn. Now most barns have those old tin roofs, so I'm going to draw some diagonal lines to show the marks on the roof. Then lots of times there will be a square up at the top, maybe a shutter or two. I'm going to make it look as if one of the doors is open on the barn. I'm even going to put some water splashing in there. And this door is inside and that door is outside. Okay, I'm going to put some windows on the side as well. You can add any kind of details that you would like. I'm going to draw a little weather vane on the top, maybe a little chicken. But think of what places are important to you. It could be a place you love to go. It could be a shopping mall. It can be, like I said, your church. It can be your grandparents' house if you go there a lot. It could be your own house. It can be the sky wheel at the beach or an amusement park that you like to visit or Disney World. Now in Hokusai's sky, he doesn't really have much going on. He just has a faint outline of a cloud. I think that I want it to be storming in my picture. So I'm going to add some crazy clouds and some lightning. Since it's such a tumultuous time, it looks like a lot is going on in this picture. And I want to help that in the sky. Alright, And I think my picture is complete. Now I can add color very neatly. Remember that you don't color your clouds blue and your sky white. It's exactly the opposite. Clouds would be white and the sky would be blue. Think about what kind of background you want to have. You might not want it to be storming. Maybe you want it to be a happy day. Maybe you want someone to be surfing on the wave because they're having a great time at the beach. Maybe the sky wheels in the background, like is at our beach here in Myrtle Beach. But anyway, I really think that you guys will enjoy creating great waves like Hokusai, and I can't wait to see what some of you guys come up with.